Over to Drew for a second. Drew, you can go ahead and share how you doing, buddy. He's on video. See, he's not embarrassed to show his face. Me, I don't want to show my face. I'm showing Michael's face.
That's great. And thank you so much, Bubba, for having me. I know people that have been looking at the financial markets, specifically gold, might be wondering what's going on with gold? What's going on with silver? The up and down. Can you see my screen?
Yes, I can see your screen perfect.
Yeah. So, company here, the Complete Investor, we specialize in protecting people's retirement accounts with physical precious metals, real gold, real silver. I talk to about 100 to 150 investors a month all across the country. I would say most people don't know you can actually own physical precious metals in your retirement account. It's a tax-free, penalty-free move. On my site, thecompleteinvestor.net, if you click on precious metals, you can get gold two ways, real gold. You can go direct delivery. And when I say gold, I mean any precious metals, gold, silver, platinum, palladium. One thing about our company is I've been doing this since 2010. I don't know of any other company that delivers gold faster, safer, more effectively than us. Gold, silver in your hands in 1 to 2 days. I just talked to a person that said they got to quote 8 weeks before they get their metals. Also, we specialize in helping people protect their retirement accounts with physical precious metals. We're talking real gold, real silver. Now, people say, well, why would I do that? Why wouldn't I just play with GLD or one of the ETFs, right? Well, number one, right, it's not 100% real precious metals. You actually don't get 100% real gold, real silver. They are derivatives or derived from the asset. They track the asset, but they actually don't have 100% control. And then whenever you buy an investment online, you have to realize you have what's called counterparty risk. If there's a liquidation event, you don't get the metal. So it's real gold, real silver, 100% insured in your retirement account. A lot of people don't know this either. Your investments in your retirement account are not insured. You look at the bottom of any statement page, it's going to say these words: these investments have no insurance, can lose 100% of their value. Gold in retirement accounts 100% insured, all risk coverage. And then last but not least, gold is not taxed the same. Physical precious metals in your retirement account not taxed the same as paper assets. And guess what? I'm sure in retirement you'd probably rather have less in tax than more in taxes. One last kind of soapbox thing before I go into what the markets are doing in gold and silver. If you go to my client review page, guys, I only have 5-star reviews. I've been doing this since 2010. You can search my name. Now, this is on my website, so I encourage you to search my name, Drew Yurasek Gold, in any search engine, and you'll see every review I've ever had since I've been in the business. I've worked for 2 of the top 3 gold dealers in America, and I've only had 5-star reviews. Why? Number one, I never push anyone into anything. I literally just educate you and let you make that decision. Number two, I put you in charge. You're in charge. You tell me what you want and I'll support you. And number three, I make myself available. All my clients have my cell phone number. You can call me day or night, and I'm a full service dealer. Let's say you already have metals, you want to cash out. I know, Bubba, you have a lot. Let's say one day you want to cash out, you want a trustworthy company to cash you out. I pay fair market value, no discounts, no penalties, no fees. I sometimes, if you got a lot, I can fly out to you and cash you out in person. Now that being said, so what happened with gold? What happened with silver? I know some people saw gold drop, a bunch. It was like 460 and then dropped to, 4,800. And some people are like, what happened? What happened? What people don't realize about precious metals, these are futures contracts. So number one, they are not the physical gold coins and bars that you hold in your hands. Okay. That's number one. It does set the benchmark for the market, but it is not the value of what you have in your hands. Sorry, I'm on CNBC and they want to advertise something. So let's just look at this last dip that we had. See that big old spike? Let me see if I can get it a better picture. See this big old spike here and then this big drop? Here's a little phenomenon. And by the way, Bubba, I think you'll appreciate this because it opens up the door to a great options play that I do whenever this happens, okay? So I own a lot of gold in my retirement account. My wife has in her retirement account. We have gold in our safe at home. Heck, we got gold in our parents' safe at their house. So watch what happens. Whenever you get this big kind of drop here, ask yourself, are we moving contracts? What do I mean by that? Well, go to the top of any futures contract, and you're going to see the date. And here you see April. This drop happened. Let me go back because it messed up my. This drop happened when everyone started shifting to the new contract from February to April. This is a phenomenon that happens all the time, and it's really exaggerated during these periods because most of the volume of the futures contract is still in February, yet they advertise April, the less traded contract. And if you remember any of your training, whenever you have less traders, you have more volatility, more price swing, more price elasticity. Well, that's a good thing, in my opinion. Why? If you own a lot of gold, let's say you bought at 5,600. Let's say you bought a gold bar at 5,600 and this big drop happens. You're like, oh man, what the heck? I just lost $400 or $500 an ounce, right? No, you didn't. You got an opportunity. Go over to GLD. This is what I just did. I did this, by the way. Go over to GLD, and this is Yahoo Finance. And the reason why I like Yahoo Finance is they have APIs that you can strip to do data analysis. If you ever done any programming, they have a great API so you can feed your software with direct feed. So I'm already on here anyway. Okay, so let's go to the 1 month. See the same big dip? Well, you can, if you know that this contract in futures expiring and all this advertised price that you see out there in the marketplace is a futures contract that isn't even really being traded yet, right? It's just started being traded. So there might be a dip in this volatility. You can sell the puts. And that's what I did. I sold the puts on this, knowing that there was going to be a balancing. And now that the contract for February is pretty much done, it'll actually be done in the next few days, and it will be all on the April contract that you see. Now you'll probably see the more accurate price or basement of gold. And where are we at, guys? 5,100. So that's a nice little game I like to pay. If you think this is too expensive, obviously, because you sell one contract, right? That's 100 shares you're controlling. So 40, I think I paid $44,000 for mine. If that's too much, they got a GLDM, right? It's a miniature version of this. I think it trades for like $100. So you can play options on that one. But this is some of the things that I like to do that I learned from the same exact people that Bubba, you've taught in the past, right? When you were in Chicago, you probably know the same people that taught me, right? These are great strategies you can use when hedging your positions. But I love the ability to have the asset, right? Have the real gold. And if there's any of these plays in the market, use options to make, hedge your bets and make some money off of that move. Because I made a lot of money, geez, over $1,000 in like a week just from this trade, right? Again, nice little trade you can do when you own the physical precious metals. And that's all I got.
Well, it's always good. And again, the one thing he does that he said that I won't do, and I don't let you guys do, is sell naked puts. But you could sell a naked, but you could sell a put spread that was wide.
Well, if
But
you
he
got
was
the
right,
cash,
and you
right?
can
Don't
hedge.
sell it naked if you don't have the cash. You can do a
I
spread,
don't
right?
allow it because there's no point for the risk. I can do almost the same thing. But either way,
Yeah,
this
you're
is
right. You're
another.
absolutely right. Cover it with another option. You're right.
This is a point that you get to hedge your own, even physical metals. Okay. Now, the big thing that Drew said a few minutes ago, I'm personally a believer that there ain't enough gold in the world to cover the amount of paper that's written on it.
You're absolutely
Okay.
right.
That's my opinion. That may be
No,
wrong,
it's
but
true. It's not opinion. It's true.
so anyways, Drew's going to be a regular on Saturdays. Hey, thanks for stopping by. And give your information before you go so everybody's got it.
Yeah, so you can reach me on my website, The Complete Investor. My number's on there, or you can call my office, or my email is Drew at here. Let me put it in the chat real quick.
You
Drew
got to
at
put it
the
to everybody. But yeah,
CompleteInvestor.net. And again, my website, thecompleteinvestor.net. My number and address are on the bottom of the page. We do have live events across the country. So if you want to know if we're in your area, we have live events on our page too. Again, thecompleteinvestor.net. Reach out anytime. I love having casual conversations, no obligation whatsoever if you want to find out more.
Drew, thanks so much, brother. I appreciate you, man.
Have a great Saturday, everybody.
We'll see it. All right, we're back to our regular scheduled programming. Somebody asked what happened to the to